Good afternoon, everybody. I hope we're all having a terrific and profitable weekend. And we're going to do this video a little bit earlier today because we just got back from a big league weekend, Oakland A's, Milwaukee Brewers. It was a great weekend, both Friday and Saturday night games. And then we're off to T-Mobile Arena tonight for the Detroit Red Wings and the Vegas Golden Knights. So I wanted to get this up for you sooner rather than later so you have your three plays for tomorrow. Welcome to Against the Public. I'm Dana Lane. This is for Sunday, March 10th. We're the only show to analyze early betting patterns by the public, and we've done that once again with three more free college basketball plays for Sunday. Before I get to those free plays, don't forget I have a three-pack in the NBA and NHL, and that's going to be up later tonight, and as well as a five-pack I'm working on in college basketball. I think we're going to have enough for five. There's a big day in college basketball tomorrow, so I want to make sure we give you as many games as possible, as long as it fits the parameter of the handicapping algorithm. So I think we have five. I'm going to wait to see the line movement when I get home tonight before we put that up. So have that to look forward to. At least you'll have three for sure, but maybe a five pack is available tomorrow. And of course, those five packs are always $69.99. The three packs are always $49.99. Get every one of my plays for one low price. And of course, those packages always come with our Pick Dawgz win guarantee that states you must profit or receive an immediate site credit for the purchase price. In addition, if you don't want to mess with the individual games or the three pack and you want to get every single one of my plays, the big bundle, I guess I'm calling it. That's not really the name of it, but I just came up with that. Didn't really sound right, so I won't ever say that again. But you can get every one of my plays from the NBA, college basketball, NHL, Major League Baseball coming up. Every one of my plays for one low price, and you can do that by getting involved with an all-access pass. You can get a month pass. Get a month pass for $11 a day. You can get a 90-day pass for less than $10 a day. And an annual all-access pass you can get for $3.56 a day. So grab those credit cards. Not having a great Saturday, grab those credit cards. We'll throw it on the card. We'll pay it off at the end of the month. And we want to make sure that your 2024 is absolutely best year ever, and so far so good with that promise. We want to also ensure that you will never miss another best bet from another sport again. If you're not an all-access customer yet, this is why you can't afford not to be. In college basketball, I'm a documented 62% winner over the last 7 days. That's number one amongst all cappers with at least 20 plays. 57% winners over the last 30 days, good for 1,038 units of profit. 1,056 units of profit over the last 90 days, and 1,451 units of profit in 2023 and in 24. And quickly in the NBA, I'm plus 1,221 units in 2023 and 24. All that adds up to me being the number one handicapper on Pick Dawgz right now with 55% winners plus 3,080 units. So when you're choosing a capper, make sure he's got the numbers to back the hype. And I hopefully you guys can see where I certainly do. So please join me or join one of the other cappers that are absolutely on fire. It is crazy how much success this website is having this year. March is going to be at the end of March before we know it. So let's make sure we get a big long month. Let's make sure we get a fat payroll at the end of it. And we're going to do that with discipline. We're going to do that with consistency. And we're going to do that starting on Sunday. Let's get to your free games for Sunday. I'm going to go through these quick. 12 o'clock Eastern time. 801, 802, Nebraska Cornhuskers -6, 149 is your total at the Michigan Wolverines. I do want to preface by saying these numbers are early numbers that have been put out, so there might be a little bit off with your book, but it shouldn't be that off. Maybe a half point here and there. But these are the early numbers, early send-out numbers, should be right around those numbers. If there's anything too out of control, like if Nebraska's opens up at a consensus 8.5, then we won't use that. But Nebraska is -6 and 149, which is exactly what I had it at. So we should be okay on that. And all of these, really. Huskers have had really nice season this year, 21-9 overall. They're a reliable 19-11 ATS. They covered that game against Rutgers as an 11-point favorite. As a 9-point favorite. That was an 11-point win. They have now covered 9 of their last 12 games. The Wolverines, as a Notre Dame fan, I love it every single time I watch this team play. 8-22 straight up, 8-22 against the spread. I don't want anything to do with Juwan Howard's team, and I especially don't want anything to do with Juwan Howard's team when the talk around Ann Arbor is of buying his contract out and how much it would cost the university. This is not a team in a good headspace right now. We're going to take Nebraska -6. Game number 2, 12:30 Eastern Time, 8:03, 8:04, Wisconsin Badgers at the Purdue Boilermakers. Purdue -9 and 150. Badgers have had a nice season, but not reliable against a number, even though they did finally cover, breaking a 9-game ATS drought. Even in the cover against the Scarlet Knights, Rutgers still shot 45%. They would have covered if they shot better from the charity stripe. So really, yeah, they covered, but Rutgers probably should have covered that game if they shot a little bit better. And actually, if they got to the charity stripe a little bit more. But still, enough if they hit 70% of their shots, they would have covered that game. Purdue finally looks sharp in a 6-point win against Illinois as a small dog. That gives them their second cover in 6 games. Not great, but they have won 5 of those 6 straight up. So even though they're not covering games, they're winning games. And giving up 9 against a Wisconsin Badger team that I just can't rely on right now is not a big deal for me. So we're going to go Purdue -9. And then game 3, 2 o'clock Eastern Time, SMU, the Mustangs versus UAB Blazers. Blazers -2, 153.5 is your total. Mustangs have now dropped 4 straight against the spread, and I'm not going against that until I see a better result. They just got by East Carolina. It's a game they should have been fired up for after getting embarrassed by UTSA. They lost as a 17-point favorite. They lost outright, and then they come right back in a game they should have smoked East Carolina in and needed overtime to get the win. They also lost to South Florida as a small favorite as well. So I don't really like the trajectory right now for the Mustangs. This team beat Memphis and then completely fell off the wagon. UAB was very impressive. Watch this game start to finish against Temple the other night. A 28-point win. They've covered 10 of the last 14 games. This is a revenge spot for the Blazers after dropping a 3-point decision to the Mustangs on the road earlier. A game they did cover as a 7-point dog. So we're going to take UAB -2. So that does it for your 3 free plays for Sunday. Go to pickdawgz.com, get involved with one of my many packages that are up there. And then later tonight, we'll have our college basketball 3 or 5 pack up there. Pretty sure we're going to have a 5-pack, and then the NBA 3-pack and NHL 3-pack will also be up there as well. Those all come with our Pickdawgz win guarantee. And I can't emphasize this enough. Get involved with the All Access Pass. That is the way to get every one of my plays for one low price. You see what we've done in 2024. This is absolutely going to be our best year ever. So please get involved. Come along for the ride. Let's get to our recap one more time. Nebraska -6, Purdue -9, and UAB -2. That does it for today's show. Thank you to everyone who helps continue to make this video grow. I very much appreciate all the kind words and the views. Thank you to everyone who comes back every single day. For Against the Public, I'm Dana Lane. All the best to you and your wagers on Sunday.